Today we are taking a look at Eris from Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. This figure was released in the high premium figure line by SEGA. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation is a fantasy series built around reincarnation, magic, travel, and personal growth in another world. Within that story, Eris is known for her strong will, energetic personality, and confident presence. Today's highlights for this figure are the expression that captures her personality, the transparent parts used toward the ends of the hair, and the confident pose created by the crossed arms and widely placed legs. The first highlight is the expression. The mouth opens into a large smile, the eyebrows rise sharply, and the red eyes face forward with a very direct gaze. The separated colors inside the eyes and mouth keep each part of the expression clear, while the extended upper eyelid lines add extra strength to the face. Together, these details give the figure a powerful and energetic mood. The second highlight is the transparent hair. The long red hair divides into several large sections behind the body, and transparent material is used toward the tips, where the color gradually becomes lighter. Thick outer sections curve away from the body, while thinner sections enter between them and create overlapping movement across the back. The long side section that reaches toward the chest also helps connect the hair's movement from the rear to the front. The third highlight is the pose. Both arms are crossed in front of the chest, while the legs are placed widely apart beneath the skirt. The crossed arms create a compact center, while the spreading skirt, outward-facing pumps, and long hair expand the silhouette around it. This contrast gives the full body pose a confident and energetic presence. This channel brings you figure reviews and anime merchandise updates straight from Japan. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. The head is built around a strong and energetic expression, with the face establishing that character before the hair expands the silhouette around it. The mouth opens wide with the corners raised, while the eyebrows angle sharply upward toward the outer edges. The red eyes contain darker and lighter tones, yellow-toned areas near the lower sections, and small white highlights near the top. The upper eyelid lines extend outward, keeping the forward-facing gaze clear and forceful. Inside the mouth, the darker interior, lighter tongue area, and upper teeth are separated cleanly, so the large smile remains easy to read from the front. The hair frames the face in several overlapping sections rather than forming one continuous border. A broad central section drops low across the forehead, shorter pieces sit near the outer edges of the eyes, and longer side sections continue past the cheeks toward the chest. At the top of the head, a short strand rises upward, with the black hairband passing behind it as a separate piece and continuing toward the back at a consistent width. From the back of the head, the hair extends below the waist and divides into several large sections. The center sections fall closer to the back, while the outer sections spread away from the body before curving upward near the ends. Transparent material is used toward the tips, where the red color gradually becomes lighter. Near the lower back, thinner strands enter between the larger sections, and their inward and outward curves overlap to create several visible layers. A long side section also moves forward across the chest, where its narrow end bends beside the crossed arms and connects the movement of the hair from the back to the front. The upper body is arranged around the crossed arms, with the outfit divided into several clearly separated layers around the neck, chest, sleeves, and waist. A raised white collar surrounds the neck, and a narrow black band runs around its outer edge. At the center of the chest, a large black ribbon sits over the white garment, with a vertical gold fastener placed inside the knot. The ribbon ends continue downward along the center of the torso, where white areas and black lines divide their lower surfaces. The shoulders remain exposed between the main body of the outfit and the sleeves. A black band passes around the outer edge of each shoulder and forms a clear boundary between the skin and the white garment. The white sleeves begin below that band and widen around the bent arms before narrowing again toward the wrists. Separate black trim surrounds each cuff, with rounded sections repeating along the edge and creating a visible step above the hands. Both arms bend inward and cross in front of the chest. One forearm overlaps the other, while the hands extend from the cuffs and rest against the opposite arm. This overlap brings the hands, sleeves, ribbon, and chest area together at the center of the upper body. Near the waist, the front of the white outer garment opens and reveals a red inner section beneath it. A black belt runs horizontally around the waist, with white rectangular areas placed at regular intervals. Below the belt, the red lower edge overlaps the top of the skirt, while the white outer garment remains above it with a gray border separating the two layers. The lower body begins with a skirt that spreads outward from the narrow waist and continues into a broad, rounded shape toward the hem. Shallow vertical changes run through the front surface, allowing the expansion from the waist to remain visible without dividing the skirt into separate panels. A gray frill surrounds the entire lower edge as an additional layer. Its small folded sections repeat around the front, sides, and back, with outward curves and inward gaps creating a continuous border beneath the darker skirt. From the rear, the long hair overlaps the upper area of the skirt, and sections of the dark surface remain visible between the separated hair ends. From the side, the skirt moves gradually away from the waist before the gray frill extends slightly farther outward at the bottom. A darker inner area continues behind the frill and recedes beneath the outer edge, creating another visible division along the hem. The legs are placed widely apart beneath the skirt. White stockings cover them from below the hem to the ankles, maintaining a continuous pale line through the thighs, knees, and lower legs. The knees have gentle, rounded transitions, while the legs narrow gradually as they approach the ankles. Brown strap pumps complete the feet. A narrow strap crosses the top of each foot and connects to the side of the pump through a small raised section. The toes are rounded and the brown upper surfaces continue smoothly around the front and sides. Gray soles are separated from the brown sections by a clear boundary, while low heels extend beneath the back. The widely placed legs, white stockings, and outward-facing pumps broaden the lower silhouette beneath the spreading skirt. This figure is approximately 19 centimeters tall, that's about 7.5 inches. For size comparison, here's a 350 milliliter can. That's about 12 ounces in the US. Overall, Eris by SEGA stands out because this figure combines a powerful expression, long red hair, a layered outfit, and a confident pose that guides the eye naturally across the whole piece. The face creates a strong first impression. The mouth opens into a large smile, the eyebrows rise sharply, and the red eyes face forward, so the expression feels energetic and direct. The darker and lighter colors inside the irises keep the gaze clear, while the separated teeth, tongue, and mouth interior make the smile easy to read. The hair strengthens that presentation very effectively. The front sections overlap around the forehead and cheeks, while the longer side sections continue toward the chest. The black hairband adds a clear band across the upper part of the head. Behind the body, the hair extends below the waist and separates into large curving sections. Transparent material toward the tips creates a gradual change in color, while the thinner sections between the larger strands add more movement across the back. The upper body works well because the outfit layout and the crossed arm pose support each other closely. The raised white collar, narrow black band, large chest ribbon, and gold fastener create a layered focal point around the neck and chest. The exposed shoulders lead into rounded white sleeves, and the separate black cuff trim clearly divides the sleeves from the hands. Both arms cross at the center of the torso, bringing the hands and sleeves together in one compact arrangement. At the waist, the white outer garment, red inner section, black belt, and upper edge of the skirt remain clearly separated. The lower body gives the pose much of its width. The skirt spreads outward and ends in a gray frill that continues around the entire hem. White stockings cover the widely placed legs, while the brown strap pumps complete the line with rounded toes, gray soles, and low heels. What makes the figure especially effective is the way the expression, crossed arms, spreading hair, skirt, and open stance connect from top to bottom. The eye can move from the face through the chest and waist, down toward the widely placed legs, and then return through the large curves of the hair. Because of that, fans of Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, or Eris will likely enjoy this piece very much. Collectors who like expressive faces, transparent hair parts, layered outfits, and confident character-driven poses should find it a very satisfying addition. That's it for this video. If there's any part of the figure you liked, feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.